boys. Just calm down. We don't need to throw punches just yet.
I just watched 3 premierships in 4 years just to watch this shit again.
Big angry men who run around and smash bodies.
If I see anyone complain or say that they can swap Martinelli for Matt and Mbappe, that's their truth.
I'm just dreaming of beers.
Hello and welcome back to another week of the Uneducated Nuffies. We did say he'd be back.
He's not back.
He's not back. He's unfortunately had some work commitments
Work commitments.
He's being a higher paid chauffeur.
He's not getting paid high.
No,
It's low money.
low money. But he won't be back till next week now.
Who knows at this point?
Maybe he's just gonna die.
He might just quit
Yeah.
at this point.
Well, maybe the way we trim in the group chat, yeah, maybe. Anyway, Jim, how was your weekend?
Yeah, no, pretty good. Busy around the traps. Had a bit on, to be honest. The A-League's back. We went and watched that.
Yeah.
That was a game of all time.
We will talk about that later.
Yes. What is back this week as well is my favourite sport in the world, or the favourite sporting association, the NBA.
Oh, great association.
One of just the funniest things you'll ever see in your life. On that starting 5 doco come out. I started watching that.
Yeah.
Good doco. Recommend it. Well, the main thing catching my eye about the NBA so far is just the stuff that happens off the court in the preseason lead up.
It's always so much better than the season.
You've got DeAndre Ayton on the Lakers talking about the training sessions aura because he's with Luka and LeBron. You've got Joe Mazzulla having fights with Jaylen Brown
That's right, yeah.
in Boston. Just the media day in general. It looks like a final episode because everyone's so old.
Yes, literally.
All the players that are left from 10 years ago that we grew up watching.
There is 2 Unk squads in the comp.
Yeah, the Clippers and the Warriors are having an unk-off, which is hilarious.
I can't wait for the Unk off.
So let's start this Wednesday, and I'm really keen for it because it's just such a funny comp.
It's so funny. God, I can't wait for it.
So excited. What have you got up to on the weekend? What have you done?
Well, there's a few things happened to me this weekend. I'm moving jobs, so I've got 2 weeks of unemployment.
Great.
Yeah.
Gonna be busy.
Going to be massively busy, Gonna have lots of stuff on. And so one thing I did a lot of today was Instagram scrolling.
It's already peak unemployed.
Why on earth is AI photos become such a big thing? All right.
It's massive. AI is too easy to be able to get your hands on.
Yeah. A lot of them recently have been for me, Man United photos with like just random people from Korea or Japan. It's like some girl from Japan has taken photos of the whole squad, but it's all just the same templates ones.
Yeah, nice.
But today was a funnier one. Today I found Lionel Messi and entertainment superstar Mia Khalifa.
She's a big NBA fan, so she's now getting into soccer.
No, she's not. She knows Aaron Moy.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10 years ago, she was ahead of the time.
Yeah, Aaron Moy, legend of the game.
Yeah. So, anyway, that's all she's famous for.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, why is that a thing?
Again, AI is just so easy to obtain and use. You can make some foul things on there.
Another good one I had was there was an NFL related one, and it was using Sora AI, and it was talking about fumbles, and it was like, how can you stop the fumbles? And it's like, I've got complete trust in my running back. Tell him, and then the running back drops the microphone. It's just some good stuff on there.
It's great,
but still, why?
Overpowered tool.
Overpowered.
We need to stop that. Ethan's got a video message as well, by the way. Forgot about that.
Oh, nah. Don't know yet.
He might have one. He hasn't figured it out.
If it is he right here?
G'day, Nuffies. Apologies for not being on the podcast again this week. Work has taken me out. I promised this the last week. As of next week, I am finally finished with this shoot. But I'm in Victoria, this time in the Yarra Valley, so I was going to try and make it, but wasn't able to. But it looks like there was a great week of sport field. I hope the boys kept you entertained. I promise this won't be for too much longer. I'm back in there next week, ready to dive into the summer of cricket and everything else that has got to behold of us. Hope everyone's well. Look forward to listening to the podcast. And as always, stay Nuffin.
By the boundary umpire. There is a pig at full forward.
You need to calm down.
Go to Pines! Come on!
I'm from Maui.
Do a push-up with him on top of you, Jakey!
Well, that was a funny silly season. It's over. Well, it's half over. The main part of silly season in the AFL.
The fun
year
part.
is done. Thoughts, feelings?
We did our best to tell North that they're stupid.
Well, you got your point across and they didn't accept it. So
Yeah.
I think you win out of that one by not giving up the world for Jai Simpkin.
Yep. Literally.
Yeah.
How was your thoughts, mate?
That's just funny.
How have you kept Zach Merritt?
Oh, it's hilarious. 4 first-round picks. I mean, it is technically 4 first-round picks that we asked for, yes, but they are picks that are late,
Yeah.
like in the 20s. Not really a first-rounder. So, looking to wash up, I think it's pretty hilarious.
It's funny.
We have what I was very happy with Essendon was that they very much stuck to their word.
They did
They didn't back down.
for once.
Yeah, backbone. Huge.
Developing it how long now?
21 years. It's been growing. It's a good bit of showing signs of that.
Finally.
It's refreshing.
That's nice.
Because
Well,
I was fully convinced he was gone.
I was convinced into the final day until I saw Pedro going back and forth between the rooms.
I watched Trade Radio. By the way, that is hilarious.
Uh,
The stuff they get up to on that to kill time.
It's Continental. My favorite one was when Retschke got
yeah,
traded.
if you don't know what tires to get, Continental tires, get them.
My favorite one was I started listening like about 6:30, and it was when Retschke got traded, and they go, Richmond have made a trade with Geelong. What? And for the next 5 minutes, Damo's like, we're gonna go to an ad break. Hey, can we please hurry this up?
No, I love how they're like, oh, it's a meeting. And they're like, oh, it must be a pick swap if it's those 2 clubs.
Yeah,
No, it's this player. Then Damo's like, who's that?
yeah. I've never heard of him once in my life.
Good from Damo.
No. Anyway, let's have a look at some of the trades that happened.
Yes. So we'll go from Tuesday because we're in here on Monday.
Yeah.
Spoke about him.
So Connor Broderick made his way to Doggies.
Yeah.
Was a late pick, wasn't it? I think
Second rounder.
Yeah. So nice, pretty good return for the Gold Coast, honestly.
Both teams win because the Dogs get a defender.
Well, it's not total one. Fiorini goes to Essendon. Congrats.
Yes.
Good player.
For a late third rounder.
Pretty good value for.
That's a win for us, I think.
Yeah.
He'll come in and play straight away. So
Be pretty decent. Parrish's replacement, obviously, in that midfield, probably.
yeah, he'll be solid either on the inside or maybe on the wing. Not sure.
I feel like he'd be playing inside. It'd be wrong of him to come down just to play out wing again.
Yeah, I can see him getting some inside midfield time, which is important. Good to have an experienced guy in there
Yeah.
who can hopefully stay healthy.
Hopefully.
I pray.
This year. There's all the money into strength and conditioning. Wednesday now comes around.
Yeah, the silliest of days.
The silliest of days. It wasn't too silly.
It could have been a lot sillier.
Could have been a lot sillier.
This was marked as the potentially craziest trade period ever. So
Yeah. So Ollie Florent goes to Carlton early in the day.
yeah, not in the big trade.
On the big trade. A 3rd round pick, wasn't it?
Packet of chips.
Yeah. Carlton actually want to trade. This is weird.
Yeah, Sydney were very keen to see the back of him for whatever reason.
Don't know. Then CJ goes to Melbourne, which was just
That's a good one.
massive for Melbourne.
Yeah, they get some run and some dash, which they lack in
But
that area. So
CJ does get to join a sinking ship. So
yeah, but he gets game time.
yeah.
He's getting nothing at Hawthorn. He was a sub, and he's got a lot of players ahead of him that are better. So
Yeah.
he gets AFL minutes.
Jai Strong heads up to Sydney.
Another one from Hawthorn that's going to get AFL minutes. He'll be straight in their back line.
Yeah, pretty easy for that one. Then the weirdest trade of the whole period. So out of nowhere, Finbar Maley gets traded to Adelaide.
What are North doing? We speak about how they've got about 45 too many inside mids and not enough key tall forwards or defenders. And they trade one away who played some games this year and he's young and has got a little bit of promise about him.
I don't know. Also, I'm surprised Adelaide went for him.
Strange. I mean,
Like-
it could be after next year, the third forward, once Tex goes.
Yeah, but you almost see Adelaide going back to a two-man forward line, having
Maybe they're like 3.
maybe, but it's just so out of the blue. There was no talk about Maley or
Yeah.
Trade
You see his video to Crows fans?
yeah,
High tri-coloured army. I think that's what you called.
yeah. Had no clue this was happening.
Yeah, no word of that. And then all of a sudden, hits the books, and wow.
Yeah.
North is stupid again.
Oh, surprise.
Shock.
Then Jamara gets his move to the Gold Coast.
Pick 74.
So much
So
gone wrong.
Pick 1. Drafted as an academy.
Last year would have been worth 2 first-round picks and was being offered that by multiple clubs.
Yeah, massive contract, and now that contract gets ripped up as well.
Yeah.
He's on about $700K a year less for his 2 years at the Gold Coast. Obviously, with huge incentives involved.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting next year.
Yeah, if he gets out there alongside King,
And plays well. Jesus.
yeah, we're screwed.
Also, can go the opposite way. So,
Yeah. Well, once again, they still have Jed Walter as well.
Yeah. I'm backing him. I'm backing him to get out there and play well.
Hopefully. It'll be funny, even though I bet them Burley Pav every week.
No, let's go. I mean, who wouldn't?
Yeah, who wouldn't? Jack Buller gets to Collingwood.
Yep.
We get another Sydney reject who will probably play well for us.
Yeah, well, you'll actually play in the AFL team.
Yeah.
You play with the same forward line you play with this year, 3 forwards.
Yeah.
He'll be that third alongside Membry and McStay.
And he actually showed some bits at Sydney. Not much, but that Sydney side was shocking. He still got 11 goals for the season. So
Yeah, and he's a bit of a taller forward. The 2 you got still there now are a bit shorter.
Yeah, so it gives us something.
Yeah, especially with Cox officially out the door.
Officially,
as well.
thank goodness.
I hope we don't get him.
It'd be so funny.
Please don't, Essendon. Please.
Then, for a bag of chips and
Well,
maybe a Mars bar too.
No, just half a bag of chips.
Yeah, Jack Steele goes to Melbourne for a 3rd round pick.
Disrespectful.
So disrespectful to your club captain for so long.
Once you start getting better, you throw the man out who carried your club for years.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
it's not a good sign, honestly.
No.
And to Melbourne, which Melbourne doesn't make sense for the location.
Yeah, he's just going to go there and hang around for a couple of years.
He's their mentor, I understand. But you have Viney.
Yeah, Viney's perfect for that.
Yeah, don't need to get in Jack Steele as well.
So random. I
Don't-
wouldn't have minded Jack Steele at Essendon, to be honest.
Yeah, he would actually be decent for you guys. Because once again, he wouldn't like he be like your main midfielder. He would be your 3rd, 4th choice.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah.
So, honestly, I wouldn't have minded him there. But yeah, Melbourne's where he ends up.
And then Melbourne decided to trade both their midfielders finally.
Yeah, it happened.
Yep. So
It was always
Clayton,
going to.
Clayton for a 3rd once again, bag of chips, but
Future third.
future
They are.
3rd. But take that with the caveat that it was most of the contract, more of the contract being paid out
Yeah, he gets half of it paid by the Demons as he plays for the Giants.
instead of probably the 2/3 it would have been if it was for a 1st.
Yep.
But gets to go up to the Giants, gets to reunite with Bedford,
Yep.
and don't know. He's gonna be great. That midfield, once again, we were talking about last week. Green,
Pretty good.
pretty good. That run's gonna be ridiculous if Oliver can get back to the full run he had.
Imagine Oliver and Stringer go out on a night out together in Sydney.
Oh God, don't clubs close down. Close down your clubs.
Don't let that into your club.
Do not. And Laverty too. Then hold on. We're talking about Patrick Gresham beforehand. He gets officially traded. Was it pick 101?
No, 99.
99. Oh, tried his best.
I knew who this guy was before this happened.
Yeah.
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 Definitely. So random.
So Richmond, congrats, I guess.
Sure.
Tiger tomfoolery was great about this. He made his highlight package. It was like free VFL highlights.
It's just why?
So random.
Couldn't they have picked him up as a delisted free agent?
Yeah, he was delisted. So
Why
the confusion was he was delisted, so they could have just picked him up in the.
To be fair, pick 99 is basically free.
Yeah,
So might as well just do it now.
yeah.
I guess you like him. I don't know what else to say about it.
Don't know. So stupid. Now we get to the big ones.
Yes.
Christian Petrarca goes to the Gold Coast. 3 first-round picks.
Big haul for Melbourne.
But with the caveat, I think it's 2 second rounds come back as well.
Yeah, picks go back to the Suns as well.
Yeah.
But they get the first round picks in, which makes up for their lack of what they get back for Clary.
They now have 2 first-round picks for the next 3 years.
Well, yeah, they got 2 this year.
And they had 2 last year, so it makes it 4.
Yeah, so they gave away the initial pick this year
Yeah.
for the pick last year, and then they've gotten 2 again this year for track. Good haul for back for him. It's probably a win-win almost in the end.
Yeah.
More of a win to the Suns though, because oh my god, they're good now.
Yeah, their midfield's just so talented.
Yeah,
And then adding Jamara, adding everything. They're all in. They're
That's the only move they need to make, and I think Track's going to kill it up there.
Yeah. Melbourne do though get to fully re-kick their rebuild, add in some more pieces.
Yep.
How far they want to go with that, seeing they've brought in some unks, is interesting, but we'll
Maybe
see.
some mentorship for the young, we'll get some young midfielders in.
We'll
the straight
see.
period.
We'll see. And then the big trade, the one that finally happened. Charlie Kerner gets his move to Sydney. Once again,
For an absolute haul.
3 first-round picks.
And Will Hayward, who's a proven player.
God, how did Carlton win 2 trades?
Yeah, to be fair, Carlton done well in this trade period. It's a lot to give up for Charlie Kerner.
Yeah, Sydney
lot.
better hope it's going to be worth it because they're.
If he's good, Kerner, it's absolutely, because when he's on, he's an absolute stud.
But defense is where the issue's going to be next year.
Yeah, they only had Sarong there, and then they're relying on McCartan to gel well with him straight away.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Kerner does add a proven prospect in the forward line. Yeah. Someone who can probably kick 60 goals. Well, at SCG, probably will kick 80 goals.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have to run as far.
Yeah, and it's a short, good track for full forwards to, especially the way he plays.
Yeah.
Leading up and turning and going.
Yeah. Doesn't have to kick as far, doesn't have to do as much.
Yeah.
He could kick 80, won't, but he could.
Yeah. So that trade went through in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah. Just confirmed, I think 7:29 or something like that in the end.
Yeah.
And then we were still waiting. And then nothing happened.
Yeah.
So
now I kept watching for 15 minutes afterwards, make sure nothing had happened.
Because a lot of the time these trades get confirmed.
They get done, but they don't get paperwork and filed off.
Yeah.
So without before I jumped for joy, I didn't turn it off. Just kept watching, making sure it was all good.
Yeah.
And I kept replaying Zach Merritt's manager yelling at Hawthorn's recruiting team.
So that's a good sign.
So I was feeling all right. I was getting less. I was like, okay, this is all good.
So Zach doesn't get traded.
No.
4 first-round picks. We were talking about that beforehand.
Yes.
Actual backbone. Hawthorn now have put all their eggs into the Merritt basket.
They've picked up no players.
Yeah.
And they've lost 3 or 4. Lost Warple to Geelong, CJ, Sarong.
They've gotten worse to not get better.
Yeah. All I get is now some draft picks, which they made a trade for some picks with Carlton to try and make the deal work. They're now going to use them in the draft.
Yep.
God.
This is so indicative of Hawthorn, though.
Yeah.
This isn't the ruthless Hawthorn we saw
last year, even.
Yeah.
Last year they made their moves for their defense.
They're just so hesitant this time because the attachment to these players is a lot more than beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
If this was Clarko's era, they would have moved on Huswaite, everyone for Merritt easily.
Yeah, they would have offered a better player.
Yeah.
This time they took McKenzie off the table.
As soon as that happened, it was over.
Yeah, I think that was a sign.
Yeah.
Because we naturally wanted a good player back. Just like Carlton wanted a good player back for Kerner.
Yeah.
You can't get a good VFL player who's unproven at AFL back for your best player.
He has to be a piece, not the main piece.
Yeah.
If McKenzie or Ward were involved, I reckon there'll be a bit more talking.
Yeah, that would have, even a forward like Lewis.
Yeah.
Mention him.
But just nothing on that end. And
you can tell Hawks fans aren't used to it with the way they've coped about it online.
Oh God.
Hilarious.
Just no idea how it works.
So funny. So entitled.
Very entitled.
Very entitled.
Oh God. But yeah, no. Now Hawthorn, more picks, more young players that have to pay one day.
Yeah.
It's gonna be funny.
Yeah, they're set up for an interesting year next year now.
At this point, they should just trade up to pick one.
Go for it. Why not?
Because they have enough picks probably to do so.
Yeah, West Coast won't take anything there.
No,
they need as much help as they can get.
I'm surprised West Coast didn't trade one of those picks down for someone.
Well, they did last year, which was a great move.
Yeah, well, it was all right for Liam Baker.
Yeah, it worked for him, but not the club.
No. We'll move on to the other ones that didn't get done.
Yep.
Rowan Marshall didn't get to Geelong.
Yeah, again, St Kilda backbone.
Yeah, especially seeing Rowan Marshall was asking so much to leave.
Yeah, he really wanted to go. Geelong came with a couple of offers. They didn't do the shit ass offer like they did with Carlton. They did come with a fairly reasonable offer, I thought.
Yeah.
St Kilda. They want this ruck combo.
They're gonna find out what it was like when it was Gawn and Grundy.
Could do.
It's to be fair, Marshall's a bit more dynamic.
And De Koning's pretty versatile
yeah.
as well.
Like, but they're going to be playing more ruck minutes. Marshall playing more forward minutes.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably me a 70-30 split.
There's almost a cover as well for Max King. Just not going to be able. He probably just won't play again. So they need a tall guy down there to.
Yeah,
to
steady to ship until they can get someone else.
Yeah, because King, you can't rely on him at all, obviously. So
yeah,
that could be a part of it.
Well, it also allows Mitch Owens not to play ruck minutes because that was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, he's too small for ruck.
Yeah, don't know why I did that.
They got Silvani. Silvani used to ruck for Carlton.
Oh, I don't think he's playing in there anymore. Buku couldn't make it to Carlton.
Yeah, they almost left the Kerno dealings too late to make that happen.
Yeah, I think if that was done earlier. Even if they just offered the third round they got for Florent, I said that
as well as the second rounder, and whatever they did, yeah. Interesting that didn't get done, but the Dogs will be happy to have Buku back. They want him still.
Yeah, they need that defensive depth because they don't have much else.
No,
so good for doggies. Carlton probably could have used it, but
it would have been a good pace for him.
Still won out. Cal Archie now will walk to preseason.
This is one of the dumbest ones, to be honest.
Yes, so
Brisbane, you're good enough. Just accept your loss.
Yeah, just trade him away. Get something of value.
So can West Coast now take?
They could technically take him,
but they have to match Adelaide's deal, which is 5 years and a lot of money.
Yeah, which they could just do.
Don't do that.
Imagine that. Imagine West Coast walk to the draft and take Archie against his will
on that massive deal.
Yeah,
they have to pay him like $700 a year for 5 years.
Imagine that.
It'd be so dumb, but it'd be so funny.
If Hawthorn fans for Essendon were locking him up, imagine West Coast did that.
Yeah, that's way worse.
Yeah,
he'll get to Adelaide. He'll still play for him.
Yeah,
and Brisbane now get nothing in return. So, like, I know you're good, Brisbane, but just chill out.
Yeah, you need to at least capitalize off these things.
Yes.
Last one, and the stupidest one. Jai Simpkin, the Collingwood did not happen.
Didn't see that coming.
Can't believe it. When they asked for 2 first-round picks, and then when they came to trade radio and said, oh, yeah, Collingwood didn't offer enough. They offered, was it a second? Yeah. What did you want? Yeah, 2 firsts.
They're such a small club.
They don't understand what they're doing. I understand you need some more draft picks because you still are building for 10 years' time.
And you traded them all away.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you've realised that's a mistake.
But you're asking us for first-round picks. We don't have one this year.
When have you ever had one?
Fuck do I know.
You have one in what, 2029 maybe?
Oh, we've got one next year and the year after, so we're trading definitely both of those.
You're trying to put them in a package for Butters.
Well, no, Butters is a free agent next year.
No, true.
So
I don't know, someone else.
I'm going to guess a forward. Probably, I'm trying to think. Probably Ben. Ben's free agent next year.
Peter Wright.
No, I'm good. But yeah, North. What the? He'll be strict captaincy. So LDU will be full-time captain. Yeah, I reckon he will.
Well, he's not their best player. Oh no, I reckon they'll make Sheasel captain.
No, it'll be LDU. He signed that long-term deal.
So did Sheasel.
Yeah, but LDU is like their. Even though Sheasel is their baby boy, LDU's.
They love Sheasel.
Yeah, LDU turned down St Kilda money to stay. I think he was getting full-time captaincy.
Yeah, he's a chance. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, with all that being said, we've seen what's happened. Who has won the trade period?
Gold Coast Suns.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely the Gold Coast. Bring in Petrarco, who's the bona fide A-grader alongside a few other A-grade midfielders. Jamara, whilst it is a risk, it is so cheap.
Yeah.
Why not go for it? And you've got an elite coach to help nurture him and help him feel like he can get back into the AFL. You lost a bit of depth, but that's the risk you take when you add star power. You still got some picks back. You've held on to Bailey Humphrey. This is A+.
Yeah. Ridiculously good season, off season for him. The Petrarca will be massive, especially seeing he doesn't have to play midfield minutes to make it worth it.
Yep, and he's back and he's now in a place where he can feel happy.
Yeah.
Obviously in Melbourne the last 2 years, it has with all that's gone on, it's just not worked. He's been unhappy.
The pressure's off.
We saw how good he was a couple of years ago at Melbourne when the pressure wasn't on there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm expecting similar things.
Obviously though, pressure will be on because he was 3 first-round picks.
There is pressure, but it's nothing like.
Yeah.
He's going to be out of the AFL.
He's not going to carry the club.
He's also out of the AFL landscape up there.
Yeah.
As much as we're going to watch the Suns next year, just generally not being in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's so good for players.
So good. And yeah, he has to play forward line. He can kick 5 goals a game.
You can.
So-
You've got that ability.
It's ridiculous how good that's going to be. Gold Coast look like the team to beat next year.
Yeah. Do you have any other winners or people you think did really well?
Unfortunately, I have to say it. Carlton did really well. Held firm on Charlie.
Yeah, they obviously they're not going to be like a genuine winner because they have lost so many players.
Yeah,
But they've gotten what they needed to get back.
they got their compensation for De Koning and Silvani. They've held firm on Kerno and got that. They've got Hayward and Florent coming back the other way. They'll be able to get some good young players in this season. Get some youth finally back in that team. Do I think this will be meaning they'll be turning around in 2 years' time and being a good team? No, they'll probably be starting to rebuild next year.
Yeah, a rebuild of sorts. Not
Yeah.
a full clean house, but
I honestly think it will be a full clear house in a year in time. But that's my own personal opinion. But yeah, they did, other than getting Buka across the line, which could have been great for defensive depth, it's still a really good off-season.
they did all right.
Yeah. The only one I could think of would be Melbourne.
Yeah, they did well.
I'll give them the fact that they took the situation they had, turned it into a fairly decent one. They did pick up some depth, some older pieces, and those 3 first-round picks for Petrarca was massive because it was looking like it was going to be 1 at one stage. And it gives Stephen King a building platform. It's still going to be shit next year.
Oh, that'll be crap. But
Yeah.
the club isn't looking as dire.
Yeah.
One other winner I'll put in, just because they managed to get better, is Brisbane.
Yeah.
For getting Draper and Allen across.
Yeah, you can't really lose that other than the Archie stuff.
Yeah, but that's their one
Yeah.
bleak spot. But to get better as the reigning premiers when you're already that good.
And they've also re-signed both the Ashcroft brothers.
Both long-term deals.
So,
I'll give Brisbane a win as well.
yeah. Any major losers?
Hawthorn.
Yeah.
Has to be Hawthorn.
I'd also
Lost depth and you didn't get your star. So,
say Port.
yeah.
Well, both Adelaide teams. The city of Adelaide. Adelaide couldn't get Petrarca. Massive push for that. They just didn't really do much else. They got Finbar Maley.
Yeah. And then Port, they got Durden in,
Yeah.
where, not a lot going on. Geelong, another potential loser. Didn't get their ruck. Didn't bring anyone in. Usually
Yep.
Geelong pull off some bullshit magic and get a gun player in. So,
But yeah, quiet one for them. Otherwise,
everyone else just
they
as per, nothing crazy, nothing bad.
just chilled out and did something small.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Actually, St Kilda winner, by the way.
Oh yeah, St Kilda should win. Yeah. They have got a big payroll now, so they now need to live up to the hype.
They're going to finish 10th.
Yep.
I know it.
They just won't win games
Somehow, they won't.
somehow. All right. Now off season's done,
Yep.
but we still need a review.
6 more teams.
6 more teams.
Then football's done.
Yeah, we're done talking about it until the draft, where we say all our big takes about the rookies that we know so much about.
I watch heaps of tack up. What do you mean?
All right. Do you want to start off with the state of South Australia?
Why not? Yeah, we'll go over there. The last interstate team we have to look at before we move back home.
All right. Now, Adelaide,
Start with the better side.
the better side. At the start of the year, we posed this phrase, Nix or bust.
Yes.
It was Nix,
Yes.
but it's still not fully done yet.
No.
They had a really great regular season.
Oh, well, the best.
The
The
best.
best regular season. Finished on top of the ladder.
They definitely got helped out by the fact that Collingwood's Unk squad took a hit in the second half of
They
the year.
decided to fall off for no reason.
Yeah.
They
And
won 18 games.
yeah,
That's a
great year.
Great regular season.
Especially after having 2 years where they've been out of the 8 by small margins.
Yeah. Well, they've been out of the 8 for a long time in general as well.
Yeah.
So,
Go out and win the minor premiership, massive, big jump. They just couldn't capitalise.
yeah. In the end, unfortunately, in the finals, it all fell apart.
Yeah. We'll go to the positives first. The big three worked.
Unbelievably well.
Yeah. Phil Thorpe, All-Australian with 60 goals. Fogarty, 41.
Yep.
And then Tex, 39.
Well, yeah, 140 goals between 3 forwards is
Pretty good.
astounding numbers.
Then on the other side of the ball, the defence as a team was elite.
Yeah, that was a big question we had. Is the defence going to be able to keep teams at bay whilst the forwards score heavily?
Yeah. Mark Keane stepped up once again, but Josh Worrell emerged as a near All-Australian.
Robbed of All-Australian.
Should have been in there.
He was robbed.
The rest of the defenders all helped out in their own smaller ways. And they just looked so much more better in that system. Yes, it wasn't perfect every game. Essendon did score 100 on them. But
Crows also scored 160 that game.
yeah, we'll ignore that.
That was good.
But yeah, they finally showed the defensive side of the ball, which they lacked in other seasons. The emergence of Worrell, Dan Curtin, and even Sam Berry. All three of them shone this year. Finally showed the potential in Worrell and Curtin, and Berry is just a solid tackler. He's going to be your Atkins, Rory Laird replacement most likely.
Yeah.
All three of them had great seasons. And then Alex Neil-Bullen, Isaac Cumming, and James Peatling.
All good pickups.
Great pickups, inspired off season before.
Yep.
Neil-Bullen, one of the best pickups probably last year.
He's an elite leader.
Elite leader. Crazy how good he was. Though I would actually win big games for the first time in a long time.
Had some big wins if you want to rattle some of them
We'll
off.
go through. They beat Collingwood in round 23.
Yep,
3
that
points.
Almost locked up the minor premiership.
Yep. And that would be normally a game. They were so close, they normally lose that. We can talk about the controversy of that game, but that's still a great win.
Yeah.
Great win. They stood up when they needed to. The showdown in round 20, 98 points.
Yeah, they smashed a lot of teams this year.
Especially when it was Ken's emotional showdown. The last one.
To do that to him.
Yeah, absolutely demolished them. And then they just smacked teams when they needed to. They beat the Suns by 61. Massive team to do that against. The Swans by 90. The Blues by 60. And there's so many more games like that.
Yeah, they piled on scores.
They just knew how to win at home. Away was a little bit more shaky.
Yep.
Until we got the final series, and we'll come back to that in a second.
Mm-hmm.
And Dawson, Rankin, and Saligo, when they were all in there, great at getting the ball forward.
Yeah, well, Dawson was a late All-Australian year from him.
Yeah.
He's one of the best captains in the AFL.
Yeah, Rankin was a difference maker when he was in, and Saligo, even though I would say he probably better off halfback flank, in horrible take earlier in the year from me. He had a great season as well. Just continuing on with his solid career so far.
He's good. Good midfielder.
Now it's time to talk about the elephant in the room. Straight sets finals.
Yes, that's probably the main one.
Now, yes, you haven't had experience for about 7 years.
But you stuffed that up.
You had home advantage for both games. You could not do a single thing.
And the Adelaide Oval's a cauldron.
Yeah.
We saw throughout the year, it was a menacing place to go and play Adelaide. The crowd there was getting so loud. We talk about that impact with teams like Collingwood at the MCG. And the Crows had it this year at the Adelaide Oval. And
they got torn to shreds in the second quarter of the semi-final.
Yeah.
It was
smacked.
They just didn't look like it in the semi-final against Collingwood. Collingwood showed its experience in that situation. De Goey had his best game of the year.
Yeah.
Adelaide just didn't know what to do. And a lot of it comes down to the fact that they're inexperienced in that. But then Hawthorn the week later.
Yeah, no, they got smoked.
Sent packing straight away.
Yeah, the Hawks dominated in that one. Look, it is good for the Crows in the fact they'll learn because they'll be back there.
They will be. It's just so concerning that that's the case, though.
Yeah, I mean, every team sort of needs to. No, I don't think they were never going to win the grand final.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, it wasn't great. It is going to be good learnings for them.
Yeah.
If this team has any backbone and spirit and fight.
If it does, we'll see what happens next year. The Rankin situation.
That's the next big elephant in the room with the negatives.
Yeah. Obviously, big situation. Can't be saying that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Again, proves the point I think I made at the start of the year. You cannot trust Isaac Rankin in a whole year.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't think it would be for that when I said that.
Yeah.
It was more the fact he has suspension history. He has injury history.
Yeah. Normally it's just, or it has inconsistency.
Yeah. So, because he was so good this year.
Yeah.
It stuffed them up truly, that thing. From there on, it was downhill.
The whole way they handled it too was just so poor.
Yeah, done poorly.
Yeah. And leads on to another point. When Rankin isn't in that midfield, playing the midfield, one-dimensional, and this is my concern for next year. Let's say Rankin has another situation, and they get found out because teams for finding them out in the final series pretty easily. I can see a massive drop-off happening.
Yeah, they're going to have a much harder fixture as well.
Yeah.
Finishing top of the ladder.
So that's my concern for next year. They might have a massive drop-off.
Yeah, it can happen. It's flattening to lose both finals as well. You're not as there's more doubts in your mind, I think, next year because you know you're legit in the regular season. You
Yeah.
beat almost any team in the AFL. But the doubts of doing it on the big stage when it really matters, they can start to creep in.
Yeah. And especially the scene we've seen with like clubs like Melbourne, one that had those promising players around them, but also had the older stars. And then they just capitulated after straight sets.
Yeah.
It can happen. So Adelaide need to figure out what they're going to do because they need to make sure they don't fall out of path.
Yeah. Come back stronger. Get Archie in as a good piece. A good piece in terms of premiership experience as well.
Yeah.
Knows how to play in big finals. So
Hopefully they continue on their path because they were really fun to watch.
they were great to watch when they were playing their best footy.
Great to watch. However, the final series and the ranking situation just concerns me a lot.
Yep.
But great season.
Valid concerns.
Great season for them.
All right. We'll move to the shit part of Adelaide.
Oh.
Get them out of the way. Poor Adelaide Football Club. Year started off rocky when they announced the succession plan for Ken Hinkley moving into his last season as coach of the club after, I think, 13 years.
Yep.
Josh Carr coming in. Now, we said this straight away. This won't work.
Nope.
Shock horror. A succession plan has not worked.
What?
They made a prelim last year, as you know, finished second.
Mm-hmm.
Have been up the top for 5 years or so.
Yep.
Finished 13th. 9-14.
It was indicative round one when we put absolute belt to ass.
Yeah, that's one of my bad losses for him. Because
Yeah.
it's not one bad loss, there's multiple.
Yeah, but Josh Carr walked out and started talking to midfielders and then started talking to defenders. And you're like, Josh, you're not fucking coaching yet. Just hold your horses.
Yeah, it was such a bad idea.
It-
As people who've had clubs go through succession plans with coaches, it never works.
No.
It's always it just ends in a disaster. So look, Port, shocking year. It's the end of the era for this team as well. The Ken era done. Retirements of Travis Boak. Moving on, Willie Riola's retired.
Yeah, Atkins
Finlay-
retired, but
Yeah.
he doesn't really count.
Who cares? Finn Lason's gone. Ryan Burton's gone. A lot of pieces from this team now out the door. One lingering piece that it's the biggest piece of the team potentially out the door after next year.
I would be surprised if he stays.
Yeah, very surprised. So yeah, not a good year for Port amongst that. I will go on a few positives. Zach Butters this year is a positive
Oh, he was ridiculous.
alongside Connor Rose.
Yeah.
Both of them played incredible football. They did move Rosie back to half back for a while, just to get him back into some form. It worked. He came back into the midfield. He was just as good.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, and Butters is one of the best players in the comp.
Even Horn Francis, when he wasn't injured, was
Yeah,
great.
I've said that Horn Francis has had some really good moments. I think he's got to pick more of a spot. Is he a mid or is he a forward next year, though?
It has to be midfield.
He floats between both. I don't see him ever play a consistent game in one or the other.
No.
So hopefully get him healthy and get him into his best position and playing his best footy.
Yeah.
Apart from that, Mitch Georgiades had a career best year.
He was amazing once again.
Kicked 58 goals. Serious amount for a guy who the ball wasn't going down there a lot
No.
at certain periods of the year.
What was his best? Was it 8 goals he had one game?
Kicked
or-
7 one game.
That's-
7 goals, 4 was his best return.
Yeah.
Came against Melbourne.
Of course.
So I put that there as the positives. Negatives, obviously I've already alluded to it, but the whole succession plan
Yeah.
just never worked. They never got going.
It's annoying, but it's also at the same time so expected.
Yeah, we
So-
knew it was coming. Jack Lukosius, they got him in a big team trade. They gave a fair bit for him.
First and Himmelberg.
Yeah, he barely played. Got
Mhm.
injured, didn't get in the park, didn't look very good when he got in the park as well. So to give it the house for him and for him to give you not much in return this
Yeah.
year is a negative.
So bad.
Not good. The Willie Rioli saga that went on for a few weeks there early in the year. Just the rumours that kept constantly drip feeding, coming out and out and out.
Yeah.
Didn't help himself. The club didn't help him. Yeah, just not good.
No.
Not what they needed to do all the time. The defence is crap.
Oh, it's
Made that
awful.
Very clear. Ellie Early is on an island
Yeah.
the whole time.
Radaglia can't step up consistently.
Yeah,
Zerk Thatcher was injured half the year,
he's not good anyway.
and he's not good. So Burgoyne had a terrible year. Kane Farrell was the only.
Obviously, lost Dan
yeah.
Houston, who was massive for them.
Yeah.
As much as he wasn't as good as Collingwood, remember how good he was at Port.
Mm.
Lost so much drive.
Yeah.
So yeah, the defence was a shambles. Really.
Yeah.
Had to get Rosie back there. That's it for the negatives. I will talk about their best win was definitely that winning gather round.
Yeah.
Remember going to gather round, Hawthorn were flying on top of the world, Port were languishing, looking like almost Cam was going to be sacked.
Yeah.
They came out. They winning by 80 points at halftime.
Yeah, it was massive. It was
Yeah.
it was like I don't think Hawthorn had scored a goal.
One goal maybe.
Yeah.
They obviously it was a close game in the end, but the way they played in that first half was the true reflection of like what Port were a couple of years ago at their absolute best
Yeah.
when they were turned on.
Yeah.
So we saw a little glimpse of that. A few losses to talk about though. As you alluded to, round 1 against Collingwood, 91 points.
Yep.
That's bad.
Especially after how we looked in opening round.
Yeah, that was a shocker.
Yeah.
In round 8 up in Ballarat, to the Doggies, lost by 90.
Yep.
Geelong, twice they played Geelong. Adelaide lost by 76. In Geelong lost by 88. It's combined 164 points.
In 2025.
That's awful.
Awful.
And
awful.
like you said with the Crows, they lost a showdown by 98 points.
Yeah.
In the wet.
So bad.
Some of these losses were awful.
So bad.
All those margins kept going up. That was Ken's worst loss in his coaching tenure.
Yep.
So it was 91 was the worst, and then Geelong won, then the 98. That's how the season ends for Port.
That's how Ken ends his LA career.
Look, another positive win I will allude to was the final game for Ken and Bogue, where they beat Gold Coast.
Yeah, massive game for them.
That was funny.
It almost calls Gold Coast mid-out finals.
That was
Mention that.
That was a great win for them. But look, next year, Port beginning a rebuild.
There's no way.
Yeah, the first year of Josh Carr, new look team, younger. I think Butters will go after 1 year as well. Come back to Victoria, whatever club that is. Who knows? There's a plethora of clubs that will go for him.
Yeah.
So rebuild time for the Power. Ends up being a failed year, unfortunately, with no flag. Not even a grand final.
No.
Their best achievement was a prelim.
Yeah. So it's unfortunate because Ken did a really good job at Port,
Oh, fantastic.
but it's just
Couldn't quite get him there.
and
I think they lost 4 prelims under him.
but it's always indicative of their teams. Their teams are always just below where the mark was.
Yeah, they just never could quite get there.
Yeah.
And it's never like those prelims were close in this era as well.
No, it was always.
They always got blown out in them, unfortunately.
Oh well. Ken will be around somewhere. We'll find him.
Bombers. I think the Bombers are trying to get him.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Keita Butters.
All right.
Move back home.
From one shit team to another. North Melbourne.
Why are they still here?
The funniest stuff, the Simpkins stuff, it showed where their mindset is. There's no growth. There's no growth in this team. They won 2 extra games this year.
Which means they win how many?
5.
That's their best result of the 2020s.
Yeah.
5 wins.
Yeah.
That's grim.
And it showed from their off season. We did talk about the Unk squad, the Avengers joining the team.
Yep.
And Darling was awful. Not surprising.
As expected.
As
It's
expected.
never going to be great.
Parker and Daniels were able to look okay.
I think Luke
Parker
Parker
was good, but just took away time from players who probably needed it more. Like, how did Wardlaw not get more midfield minutes? I guess he had some injuries again.
Yep.
But when he was on there, Parker was still being more minutes in there.
Mm-hmm.
You're not trying to win at this stage. Like,
No, you're just trying to grow your youngsters.
yeah. Larky took a step back.
Yeah,
He
had some injuries as well.
had some
to deal
injuries.
with.
Yeah, but at the same time, he just wasn't anywhere near as imperious as he was beforehand.
Yeah.
And Darling was brought in to ease the pain on him. If anything, it probably made it worse.
Yeah, he kicked 40 goals, which is a step back from his last few years.
Yeah. Defense is still a shambles. It's awful.
It's probably the worst defense in the comp.
They invested to try and get Whitlock to try and help out. It doesn't mean it helps Chom at all. Chom is an island in North's defense.
Toby Pink. They rate Toby Pink.
Yeah, Toby
Says he's all right, but he's never going to be a lockdown defender, is he?
Yeah, he's like a shit. Poor man's Billy Frampton.
He's a third tall at best.
Yeah. It's just not working down there. You need to find something, and it's not going to be this year because you didn't go hard enough for Aaliyah because it wasn't enough time on the. That was actually one of the worst statements. We couldn't do our due diligence on Aaliyah. Not that he would have had his medicals done by St Kilda.
So bad.
So stupid.
That's how you get better. You make those moves.
Yeah,
You have to take the opportunity.
it's so bad. Sheasel, Wardlaw, McKerchard, Dersma, and Tom Power didn't make that extra step.
Yeah.
Sheasel had a great game.
But he wasn't as good as the last few years.
No. Wardlaw had some moments.
But injuries are going to cut him down.
Yep. McKercher was probably the closest to making a step.
He was pretty good.
He was good. Still nowhere near as where he needs to be. Dersma didn't even make the team half the year, which is
He's going to leave.
yeah. Tom Powell is just average. Like
He's not going to be a star, is he? He's just
No.
a B-grade midfielder.
yeah. No pull during this trade period.
Yeah, they brought in Charlie Spargo,
Yeah.
who got delisted by Melbourne.
And only reason why he did it is because his dad was a legend at the club.
Yeah, sums up where they're at when you're getting sons of players who played at your club.
We did it for Tom Mitchell. Does not the same kind of thing.
Well, he's gone as well, so.
Yeah. And no first rounder this year.
That's so bad.
It's so bad. You we'll have to see if Whitlock's worth it. It won't be.
That's highly unlikely.
Not the top 4 pick.
Yeah. Surely they would have known that they're not going to be outside the bottom 4 again.
They were just believing that they'll be able to get this defense to work. And it just never happened because they had some absolute doozies.
Oh, typical. Yeah.
Actually, talking about a couple of those. They had 4 terrible losses. Hawks by 85.
Yep.
Cats by 101. Blues by 82. And then Sydney by 65. There was like another 8 60s. But
Yeah,
I'm
there's
not
some serious like other 40, 50-point losses amongst it as well.
And then when they were competitive, they just didn't finish it off. Like against us, they should have been
Yeah,
higher.
they've had a lot of 2 and 3-quarter games.
Yeah.
And just 1 quarter just absolutely got blown out of the water.
Yeah. The positives, there's 4.
That's like 2 more than last year.
Yeah. Paul Curtis had a breakout year.
Yeah, apart from when he was suspended for tackling.
So stupid. But he generally showed some great promise finally.
Yep.
We knew it was going to be decent.
But he
This
was a
shows maybe he has a flash to be a very, very good.
Yeah, a genuinely good small forward.
Yeah. Tristan Cherry is still very, very good.
Yeah, he had another great year.
Yeah. Continuing on with his form, did fall off a little bit in the back half of the season, but that was with suspension involved and all that kind of stuff. Cooper Trembath, surprisingly enough.
Good mid-season find.
Yeah, 3 games, 9 goals.
That's a good return.
Good return, especially for North. But once again, 3 games is only 3 games. And in Carlton's first half, that game was amazing. Some of the best ball I've ever seen North play.
That was like the greatest hate. That was in Gold Coast, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The hate watch we were given.
Yeah. What does that mean? Still nothing. They nearly lost that game.
Yeah.
But it's at least something. You also did draw with Brisbane.
That was impressive.
That was impressive. And they beat Melbourne round 2, by 59. We thought maybe this is that corner. No.
Unfortunately, they ran into another wall.
Yeah. It's just another year of North being North.
They're just there.
They exist.
They're shit.
They are lucky to be alive. And they
Send them to Tassie.
no, that's too nice of a death. Send them to Darwin. But it's just so indicative of this football club.
I don't see where they improve. Like, they're not going to get better next year.
Clarko's gone on an I reckon.
Has to be. He's been there 3 years now, and they haven't won more than 5 games. If you don't improve next year and win at least 8,
I just have to tell you to make a jump to 10.
yeah, like all these players are like they're not young anymore as well.
They're getting Larky's in his prime in the next year.
Yep.
Cherry will be 2.
Even like Shea's going to be 22.
LDU is going to be 27.
Yeah, like you have to be good.
Yeah, you need.
Please.
If they don't, it's a poor form.
Yes.
It's so bad. But North, good job. You won the most games this decade.
Oh God. They won less games than us, and I'm talking about this is the worst, one of the worst seasons I've ever seen.
Yep.
And it's their best season this decade. Tragic. We're gonna move to good clubs. Now,
Goodish.
this club I'm doing now is good. It's Hawthorn.
Yep.
The Hawk obviously burst onto the scene in 2024. Made finals for the first time in a long while. Won a final. Had to make some big steps forward this year. And look, they won more games, but finished lower on the ladder. Funnily enough,
That's good. Well, that shows how good this season
shows
was.
how competitive this season was. They finished 8th, winning 15 games. If they won that last round game, they would have finished in the top 4.
Yep.
And it showed with the way they played in finals. This was not a normal 8th place team.
No.
They came out, won the first final against the Giants, then went and played the team that finished first, smacked them over in Adelaide.
Yep.
Got to a prelim where obviously they end up bowing out against Geelong. But they've improved again this year based off 2024.
They were so much better. Like, they were better than what they were.
It was more mature.
Yeah.
was a more mature looking more ready-made team.
It wasn't just running off vibes this time. It was actual.
Yeah, obviously, late season 2024 was when we all loved watching them play because they were just this team that would run, carry, super fun to watch, super fun it was just vibes.
Yeah.
As you said. This season, more professional, more set up, more drilled. Still had that edge of attacking football, which we love,
Yeah.
but it looked so much more set up and
It was so much more. It was actually wasn't. It was fluid, not just scrappy.
yeah. A massive reason this is part of the positives. It's the defenders they got.
Oh,
Went out, made the big call because the defense was weak in 2024. Made the big call to bring in Tom Barras and Josh Battle, and that was elite.
yeah. Sicily had a bad start to year, and those two held the fort.
Yep. Barras is the lockdown key back, just marshalling the defense. Battle is the intercept, and he took most of the key forwards. All Australian earned because of it.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Amazing year.
Couldn't have done much better. Especially like the other guy at the other end, Jack Gunson, who, as a rookie, had a career best year at
All
30,
Australian on a rookie contract.
at 33 years old. Kicked 73 goals this year. His previous best in the year was 56. Unbelievable.
It is
produced.
like Hawthorn's system obviously is going to get more goals now,
Yeah.
but 73.
Yeah. And he didn't start in the team at the start of the year.
No.
He come in early just due to injuries. Kalshadir and Mitch Lewis were out.
Yeah.
And then just kept kicking goals, bags of goals.
Wasn't there a game he kicked 9?
No, so he got his career best, which was 7. Did it twice. Had, I think, 5 against Adelaide in the final.
Yeah.
Multiple other games of 4 and I think 6 in there as well.
Yeah, that's
A couple
it.
of times. Just a phenomenal year.
Amazing.
Earned his All-Australian. He's probably only got one or two more years left, but keep him in the team while you can because he's going
He'll be
to continue to be a legend.
yeah. Ridiculously good.
Unbelievable footballer. John Newcombe, he had another great year. Growth in midfield, especially in the finals.
Yeah, that's when he stepped up massively.
Yeah.
That was some of the best final performances I've ever seen.
Yeah, we know he's good, but he's gone to the next level. He's a genuine A-grader.
Yeah.
Absolute bull in the midfield. And around him, he's got a lot of good young B-grader midfielders that are taking steps as well. Josh Ward had a big year, stepping up.
Massive year.
Cam McKenzie's going to get more time through there. Showed bits when he played. Even guys like Guinea had a really good year.
Great.
Wiz had another good season.
Dylan Moore continued to be really
He's
great.
just solid. D'Ambrosio on the wings, a really good B-grader. Makes a solid run.
Yeah.
A lot of these B-grade players that Hawthorn have showed what makes them such a good team.
Yeah.
Along with Amon Nimpy,
Oh,
off half back,
amazing season once again.
the pace, and then Josh Battle. I'll add him as well.
Yeah, when he was healthy,
When he was playing, the versatility he brings is a
it's
scary trait.
yeah.
That's the positives. Negatives, not too many, but Will Day's the main one for mine.
It's
Because
so
he's a gun.
it's so unfortunate how unable he is to use his body.
Yeah, so injury prone. I think he played 5 games this year, maybe 6.
Yeah.
Not many. Started off with the house on fire. First 2 games looked elite. Long foot injury. Come back for 2 games and gone again. I think his injury issues is a part of the reason why they push so hard for merit.
Yeah.
Because you can't rely on him now to stay healthy and be a consistent part of this team. Hasn't played any of the finals yet,
No.
which hurts. Cannot beat Geelong to save themselves. That's negative. I highlighted at the start of the year. Are they serious? Can they beat Geelong? They still can't quite do it.
It's
No fault of their own, really.
no, they had their best chance this year. The prelim no was just too far.
Yeah, like they're so close, but I feel like Geelong's just got an edge on them, and it's one they're gonna have to overcome if they want to be serious. Just like back in the day
Yeah.
when they had the Kenny curse on them.
Silly can it curse.
The main negative for the season, though, at the end of it, is the depth they've lost in the trade period, whilst failing to add Zach Merritt. Obviously, losing Warple, as much as Hawthorn fans seem to hate him this year, he was an important midfielder.
Especially to the arch rival.
Yeah,
Especially
that
to
hurts.
Geelong.
And then you lose depth players in CJ and Sarong. It hurts in the back end when you do have injuries, potentially.
Yeah. Well, CJ did step up when he needed to.
Yeah.
It might have been as a sub, yes, but it was still he had his moments.
Yeah. It's going to force your other players to come in and play a role next year, considering you haven't picked up anyone. And it's only going to be kids from the draft you're going to get in.
Yeah.
So that's where they're an interesting watch next year. Is can they continue to be a final side that pushes to these prelims? And then what they want to get is the grand final.
Yeah. Well, the thing should have been they should have been investing straight away this season.
Yeah.
They're not at the point now where they need to be going to for young players. They've got older young players.
Yeah.
They need to be going out and being that team that says, hey, I will splash the cash. They tried Oscar Allen at the start of the year.
Didn't work.
Didn't happen. But you lucked out. You got your forwards started firing.
Yeah.
You tried for Merritt. Didn't really try for Petrarca.
Yeah.
You're now banking that Butters is available, which you could have probably tried to go for this offseason.
Could have. I felt like people say they put a good offer forward for Merritt. You had to know what the price was early. The fact they left it so late in the trade period killed them.
Yeah, the second last day
It was a ridiculous offer the first day as well.
Yeah.
When they offered it.
Yeah. So it's not quite the Death Star yet, like it was back in the day. I don't think it will be.
Yeah.
But yeah, good season though. Great
Good
season.
season. Well done. Prelims always, it's a good achievement. They've improved again.
Yeah.
And they'll look to build again next year.
Yeah. All right. Now, a team that can't beat a top 8 side, the Doggies, the greatest team, they finished 9th.
You couldn't name me a better ninth place side than this one.
This team is maybe, if you're a bottom half team and you see the Doggies on your next
scared.
week, can I just forfeit? Can we just go to next week?
I wanted to when I played the Doggies.
Yeah, they're ridiculously good against any bottom half team, but then
Bullies.
top half team, they don't know what to do.
They'll just lose.
They'll honorably lose like St Kilda do, and it just shows. And it's because this team is so good. We know what they have. The Bond is still the GOAT.
He's unbelievable.
Nearly had a Brownlow off, missing first 6 games.
If he didn't miss those games, he would have been in the contention.
It would have been. And then the emergency of obviously Sam Darcy taking that step to superstardom.
He's probably the scariest player in the AFL.
He's gonna, as long as he keeps it healthy, which he is a freak injury, the one he had.
Yeah.
He will be the best player in the comp.
Oh, yeah.
Ed Richards stepped up massively.
Yep, All Australian.
No.
Do you not get it?
No, he did not get it. I don't think he did. But then him, Joel Frazier stepped up, and he's basically a Bond 2.0.
Yep, he's a little right for the Bond.
Yep. Riley West had a great season out of nowhere, and then Aaron Norton emerged himself back into the spotlight.
Once he was a second forward option. Once again, he was fantastic.
Best return. Second half of the season had a same goal scoring record as Jeremy Cameron.
Kicked 60 goals in the end.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Ridiculous year. Matt Kennedy was a great pickup.
Yeah, elite trade. Got him for nothing pretty much as well.
Yeah. Got rid of Jack McRae for it.
Yep, salary done from Carlton to get him.
Yeah.
And
Worked out
was
massively.
excellent.
Massively good. And the midfield is the best in the comp outside the Lions. This midfield can roll through so many people.
Libba's still going as well.
Yeah. Libba had probably his best year in a long time as well.
Yeah. No, he just churns out the games. He's elite.
And then you still have the backups of obviously Frazier. You can run through because it's a normal three isn't out now. It's Richards, Bont, Libba.
That's your throw.
Yep. Then Kennedy, Frazier, Sanders, Chalor if he gets healthy enough to do so. There's just so many options. So many options. The forward line is set for like 10 years.
Yeah, it's an elite forward line.
Darcy, Norton, West, Waitman when he's fully healthy.
Yeah.
Vandermeer. They've just got so many options. It's ridiculous. And they'll only look to add more with what they have. They're able to fairly score. They often scored 140 points.
Yeah, no, they piled on goals. More than any other team in the comp almost.
Because they always get clearances from the midfield because it's just so easy for them.
Yep, and they got so many elite kicks as well.
Yeah.
That forward line where the big guys, like especially Darcy, can take a mark from almost anywhere.
Yeah. And they still own GWS.
Yeah, but they do own that rivalry.
They smacked them by a combined 120.
Yeah.
Good result.
The one top 8 team they can beat.
Yeah, because they went undefeated against all teams below them in GWS. The issue is they still can't beat a top 8 team otherwise.
Yeah, no. Lost to all of them.
Not a single one. Bevo cannot coach a top 8 clash. He hasn't since they made it to the premiership. And it continues to show because they missed out on finals the year after. They can't do it again.
They did it for a brief period in 2021.
Yeah, that's it. The defense is still hot ass.
Oh, it's crap.
O'Donnell had a good year, but he was an island. They got rid of Liam Jones now.
Yep.
They got Buderick in.
They got Lob down there.
And Lob is okay.
He's not a defender though, is he?
No, he's not.
He's a forward turned defender.
Get O'Donnell some help, please. The Jamara situation.
Yeah.
That whole...
Not really their fault, to be fair.
Not their fault, but the way this whole season panned out, Jamara was given a massive bag.
Yeah, you paid him the world.
Yeah, and for how this has worked out now, where they're only getting a late pick
Yeah.
for a player was getting paid just under $1 million.
Yeah, 900.
Yeah. It's no situation should be this bad.
Yeah, it kept spiraling worse and worse from when we first heard about it. In
Yeah.
January, way before the season started.
Yeah. So
More and more stuff coming out. So, yeah, it was a disaster in the end, that one.
yeah. Riley Sanders. This one's a little bit of a different one. Is just being so poorly utilized. He had a bit of a breakout year at some stages, but just doesn't get that midfield minute just because that midfield's so good. But you can just see it. He's going to be traded in the next year, and it's going to be such a waste of talent.
Yeah, I think Adelaide are trying to come for him.
Yeah.
If not, Tassie's going to be there.
Yeah.
He's a Tasmanian, so.
It's pretty simple for that one, but
I don't think he's staying with Dogs, that guy.
no. And it's so annoying because he would be so good alongside the Bond.
Yeah, he had some great games this year.
Yeah. And then in the forward line, they are so one-dimensional when it's only Norton in the 50.
Yep.
Darcy has to basically give him the freedom. If he's not there, Norton does not know what he's going to do with himself.
Yeah, he was poor when he was the main guy.
Yeah. Could just be confidence as well. We'll see what happens next year. But it was just literally, it's just Norton tries to go for a mark, crumb down. Hopefully someone gets it.
Yeah, you're relying on your smalls like West and Vandermeer to come through and clean the mess up.
Yeah, it only works against bottom 8 sides, not top 8 sides. So
What?
Anyway, we'll go to some good games. The best one obviously was the Giants game in round 21.
Yep.
88 points. Everyone thought this was going to be the game that got them in the finals. Set them forward for the Freo game, and then shit the bed in the first half against Freo.
Second quarter only, actually, really.
Well, yeah.
First quarter they were winning, and then I was actually live at their other game, and oh my god, that second quarter was not good.
Especially when it's Freo.
Freo at Marvel. Like, Marvel's their dog's deck as well. They love Marvel.
Yeah. And they just...
And, yeah,
Complete capitulation.
it was, yeah, and then they tried hard in the second half, but they just couldn't make it up.
Yeah.
Gave up too big of a lead, and it cost them a final spot.
And then Hawthorn round 13. This
That
wasn't
was poor.
That was poor. They were all of them were fairly just like they were out of it, just didn't really score, and they had some late goals and got back into it.
Yeah, a lot of these losses they had attributed to why their percentage was so good.
Yeah.
Because they dealt the teams below them by 50 to 100 points.
Yep.
And then the teams, we lost by 2 goals.
Yeah.
To the teams above them.
The highest outside, I think the highest was like 25.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty decent. Pretty, like
But it just be so frustrating.
it's this team is going to be so wasted.
Yeah, they're not. They should make finals again next year, but are they going to compete for a flag?
No. Until that defense is fixed, which they can't do.
Yeah.
There's no one on the market.
You need a good defense to be able to be a serious flag contention team.
Yeah. It's not going to happen. So it'll be maybe they get a scalp. If they can beat a top 8 side next year, they'll make finals. They at least have to just beat one.
Yeah, and continue your good form against the bottom sides. And
Yeah.
not slip up against poor teams.
Yeah. They can do that. They make finals. But when they play in like actual finals, no.
No, Sam Darcy might get 100, so.
Yeah, you have to. If he does, then they have a chance.
Yeah. Big ask. Down the highway to the team, it's always good. Never not making finals. Always successful. Geelong. Different vibe down there this year at Geelong. I've always associated them with just being that really unassuming team away from the spotlight, but it's still always good.
Yeah.
More spotlight on them this year due to one man.
One man and one man only.
The recruit of the year, Bailey Smith.
Yeah.
He made this team have a personality.
Yep.
There was a vibe down there, which there really is because it's quite a dull and boring place.
What?
No, it's a shitter.
It's awful.
So the Cats, they finished second, as per usual.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Per usual business, 17 wins. Dominated their way through the season. Obviously, the main highlights of that, as we mentioned, Bailey Smith won the Coaches Award.
Yep.
Tied with Noah Anderson. Incredible season, All-Australian. Max Holmes alongside him proved he was an elite second midfielder.
Had a rough start to the season.
Yeah, and that was when he was getting tagged
Yeah.
as the number one guy. Proved that when Bailey was so good as a second guy and he became the number one option for midfielders to tag, Max Holmes stepped up.
Yep.
He's an absolute A-grade midfielder. It serves to be in those conversations. Jeremy Cameron,
He's pretty good at football, eh?
he kicked 88 goals.
He could have kicked 100. If he could kick straight, he would have kicked like 120.
That's the most goals in a season since prime Buddy Franklin. Summarise that one.
It's so ridiculous how he is, 33?
32.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, Jez, he doesn't even care about football as well, I don't reckon.
No.
He just wants to go on the farm and hang out there with the cows.
Yeah.
But he still just kicks that many goals. Among those goals, he kicked 11 against North. He kicked 7 or 8 a couple other times. Kicked a big bag on Port twice.
Especially that one game when he won the game by himself.
Yeah, he did win a game by himself. He did that also against North by 25 points as well.
Yep.
So yeah, Jez's year was incredible. Along the side of that, just how well rounded the team was again. Half forwards, Graham Myers should have been in All Australian conversations.
Oh, should have been.
Surprised he wasn't.
I'm very disappointed that he wasn't.
The emergence of Shannon Neal as a second forward to Jezza.
We were asking him to do it at the start of the season with Hawkins gone.
He kicked 40 plus. Finals didn't step up as much, but still had a good emerging year, and he's got so many years ahead of him.
Yeah.
And the best forward in the world to teach him and coach him on now how to do the game properly.
Yep.
He'll be right.
He'll be fine.
Again, the defense was solid. Stewart when he played. Marshaled everything down there. Guthrie's elite. Zach, that is, not Cam.
Yeah, not
He
Cam.
got delisted today.
Unfortunate, but
Yeah.
he was not playing. So
Yeah. And then the emergence of Connor O'Sullivan.
he was ridiculously good.
Just another player that's just come from... This one's come from the draft, which is not really Geelong like.
Yeah, no.
But he's still just come in, had a year in the VFL, then become a gun his second year.
Yeah.
Typical.
But the whole back line is just so good.
It's so well set up.
Yeah.
Chris Scott's an amazing coach
Yeah.
in that respect.
That's a hot take.
It is hot take. I'm full of them. The negatives for Geelong, again, had to nitpick a fair bit.
Yeah.
Bailey Smith off field. This is what it was always going to bring.
Yep.
He's got a major personality. Sometimes it went too far.
Just a few. The Caro situation, the journalist situation.
The photographer situation.
Yep. Recently the Mad Monday situation. The
AFL house coming to his home for a meeting.
fireside chat.
Yeah.
He got another warning today. The Robbo incident.
There's been a bit.
There's been a bit.
The Brownlow could have spiraled out of control if you want it.
Oh God. Good thing he wasn't drinking actually. Or at least
thank God the cat's made the granny.
Yeah. God.
Tom Stewart's injuries. He had a few this year. He's getting older.
They still held off, but it's a lot more concerning that he's starting to miss out because that grand final showed.
Yeah. That's part of the negatives as well. Is what we've raved on about. The Cats have been so good. They were clear premiership favourites going into that grand final day.
Mm-hmm.
And the first half, super tight. Could have gone either way. It crumbled in the second half, which is so un-Geelong-like.
It's just, as soon as Jeremy Cameron was out, like properly,
Yeah, with that arm injury.
like as soon as he was off the field, it was over.
Yes, it was, again, so un-Geelong-like for mine. You don't see them do that very often at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the grand final crumble. Hurts. They're going to be back there next year again, I think, but...
It's a lot, but at least they got Warple back in now.
They got Warple in, which is a good depth midfielder
Yeah.
coming alongside.
Get
Probably
the ball to.
Probably the second rotation.
Oh, I reckon he'll be in the first rotation to get the ball to Holmes.
Yeah, he's not a good kick, but he's a good in and under midfielder who
Yeah.
can distribute to the field kickers. What they may struggle with next year is, again, they have not got a ruckman.
Yeah.
They refuse to do it. They tried this year with Marshall, to be fair. Couldn't get over the line with St Kilda. So they're again going to be going in with Blitzarves. Stanley's got one more year. I don't know how.
Do we see Toby Conway play some more games this year?
He'll be injured. He's just always injured.
That's true.
I'd like to... You'd imagine that's what they want to do, but
Yeah.
can you trust him to stay healthy?
No.
Probably not.
No.
Blitzarves getting older. Stanley is old and not good.
Yep.
So that's where they're going to struggle again. And ultimately, it could be their downfall.
Could be. Still got a year, but
Great year. They were incredible. I remember that first final against Brisbane. Looked unbeatable.
yeah.
And then against Hawthorn, they were amazing.
Yeah.
Played some of the best footy they played. I've seen them play in a while. Best football of the year, but yeah, unfortunately, just fell short.
Well, that's the last AFL Yap session of the year.
Yay.
It's a whole hour, I think.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Jeez. Anyway, see you next season, I guess.
See you next season.
Looking for Barissa! Oh, my words!
But Australia looking for a quick comeback. They've got it. Tim Cahill, astonishing.
No help whatsoever.
Matthew Leckie.
What a goal.
2 weeks of an international break ended. Thank God.
Thank goodness.
Not before we played the USA on Wednesday.
Yeah, that was bad.
No, I'm happy we lost the game. It proves that we can lose, and Popovich doesn't think we're this unbeatable train wreck.
Well, he did choose the worst possible side in that squad.
Surely that's a piss take to make us lose a game.
I'd hope so, especially seeing we played Jacob Italiano, which he has been probably one of the most failed wonder kids Australia's ever had,
Yeah.
and he just put him left back. He's shit.
We actually went 1-0 up.
Yeah, I was concerned. I thought we were going to win again.
Fuck's sake.
But no, we didn't. Thank goodness.
2-1 loss. We finally lose under Pop. Needed loss just for everyone's sake.
Yeah,
Stop this reign of terror.
we're still winning the World Cup, but like it's like it might be that we don't play 5-4-1 the whole game every game. Maybe we'll see. We'll
Who
see.
knows? Anyway, that's international breakdown, which thank God.
Yeah,
We moved back into the Prem.
I had a good week.
And our very own Australian manager, Ange has lasted 39 days.
Not a single win in the Prem.
8 games. 6 losses. 2 draws. Mind that gap.
Now, have you heard the news about it? We might actually we'll leave that for Melon. There's
Put
been
that in
some
Melon.
there's been some new news about it, but
Yeah, anyway.
8 games.
Do you agree with his sacking?
Yeah, he was awful.
He was awful. He never should have been appointed in the first place.
He needed to take a year off. Forest aren't the same team as what he plays. He plays a possession style football.
Yeah,
Forest
they're very much a set up defense and counter.
Yeah, and it just never translated. And
It never looked good.
Chris Wood looked like arse cheeks after being one of the best strikers last year, which isn't saying much because the Prem strikers last year were awful. But they just looked so poor, and it's you don't put in a possession manager halfway through a season. I know from Man United's experience, you don't do that mid-season.
It's literally the very start of the year they've done it.
Yeah.
And, look how badly structured. They're now in the relegation zone.
Yep.
So Ethan, sucked in.
Mind the gap, fuckhead.
This is what you get.
This is to get you changing teams, you
And
silly.
then talking smack, mainly to you because
Yeah.
your club is a lot worse than mine. But
We're better than you now. Get fucked, buddy. Marinakis, so considering taking over the team.
I hope that's true.
If
It probably is. He's a nutter.
So apparently not. Apparently he's already got his replacement in Sean Dyche is going to be playing. Is going to be Forest manager.
They were in contention for Champions League last year, and now they're getting in Sean Dyche.
Yeah, how can he be relegated?
Generational fall off.
Or Dyche will actually enjoy his time because he doesn't have zero investment for 4 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, it's just a generational fall off.
Yeah.
They thought they were a big club.
No, they're not a big club.
It's no place.
Haaland's continuing his good form, eh?
He's got 11 goals this league season.
It's still one of his slowest starts.
I think including because obviously he's played a lot for Norway as well.
Yeah, he's scored.
And
what?
Champions League. He scored like 20 goals.
Yeah. I think he might win a Ballon d'Or this year, guys.
I think he should.
He's going to be pretty good, eh?
Yeah. It might depend on how City go in all competitions, but he's leading the way for them.
He's carrying their way to a trophy.
They'll win something this year.
Yeah,
They'll win something.
they have to.
Best game of the week this week in the Prem was definitely Crystal Palace versus Bournemouth.
That was ridiculous.
So obviously two of the teams amongst the top of the Prem at the moment that are not big clubs.
Like the three you think of right now is Palace, Bournemouth, Brighton.
Yeah. And I'd say Palace and Bournemouth are ahead of Brighton as well.
Yeah,
But Bournemouth are in third, which a lead start from them.
and Palace should have been top of the table after 6 games.
Yeah, they didn't choke against Everton.
Yeah,
So yeah, look, 3-3 they drew. Hat-trick from Mateta.
yeah. 2 goals from Junior Krupi, who is going to be one of the best midfielders / strikers in the world.
Yeah.
So
Both teams look good. They're quick teams. Antoine Semenyo's a
it's just
freak.
beast.
Absolute beast for Bournemouth. So
Ridiculous, man.
that was the best game of the week. Thought we should shout that one out.
Yeah. Your team,
Corner FC,
another week, another corner win.
1-0.
Could that?
The title race is officially Corner FC versus Haaland.
So bad. No.
Okay.
You've forgotten the team.
Who have I forgotten?
Man United. We beat Liverpool. We did it.
Thank you.
We did it.
Thank you.
Do you know that's our first win at Anfield in 11 years?
Yeah, wasn't Wayne Rooney the
Yep.
scorer last time?
Yep.
What a win.
It was
You
great.
have to give respect to United for this one. I can't take the piss out of you.
If Gakpo didn't hit the post 3 times, nor if they could do anything attacking, instead of just tap in, we would lose. But what we did from the start is we scored straight away.
Yeah, a very goal immediately.
Yeah. And then defended fairly well for most of the game. Unfortunately conceded one, and then we just went up and attacked again.
Yeah, big Harry.
Yeah. I can't believe he's still getting games and scoring headers.
Scoring winners.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
But we've beaten Liverpool. Liverpool now suck. We're only 2 points behind them now.
Your notes are a lot more extreme than what you're saying. Right?
Oh, yeah, I can't really say that.
No, you cannot say what you said in these notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liverpool fall off is glorious.
I can't wait to be in front of them. I can't wait.
My favourite thing is them saying how bad our win was against United. And that they've lost you at home.
Yeah, no, the
Hold
best
that.
one was Jonathan Morley.
Yeah, he's a nuffy.
He said, "We're gonna beat the team that beat Arsenal 3. Us should beat Arsenal 3 weeks ago."
Was that the after the
After your win.
They're not even good.
No, it's stupid.
Who cares?
Anyway.
I love this sport.
It's A-League recap time.
The A-League's back.
It's back. It's back in a way.
The best league in the world, not the Prem, the better league.
Well, we did watch an absolute
Where we went?
game.
We went to victory versus Auckland.
That game was a ball 0-0 draw.
How many shots on goal were there?
Like 4.
Oh, I don't think it was 4.
They're all saved pretty comfortably.
There wasn't even a close chance. It sucked.
It was bad. And then Western Sydney versus City was also pretty much a ball draw.
Both the
1-1.
Melbourne teams
Yeah.
stunk it up this week.
Yeah. But we'll go to the other ones, right? Brisbane actually won a game. Was a pen.
But they won.
My favorite thing was the commentary saying the coach trying to bring back the Raw to Brisbane.
What does that mean?
A good statement, that. Adelaide held off Sydney late to win 2-1.
They have Craig Goodwin back now.
Yeah, and he got an assist in his return.
Yep.
Good start. Perth got a point against Wellington. They were up 2-0 in the 29th minute. And then Wellington came back. Almost.
Was that in Perth?
Yep.
That's a big away.
That's the travel derby.
Yeah, that's an awful one.
Yeah. And then the F3 derby. So the Grey Wiggles back.
Redmayne.
So Redmayne saves a penalty in the 97th minute.
Was he wearing grey again?
I believe.
So it fits.
Oh, I don't think it's grey. I think it's like something else.
Who cares? He's
Anyway,
the wiggle.
he's the Grey Wiggle. Before he then basically they just hoofed it up forward.
Yeah, counter attack from the penalty save.
Eventually, it was maybe the most jammy goal I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it was crap.
Goalkeeper couldn't deal with it. Comes back down, and then DePizio walks in. And now Central Coast take 3 points over Newcastle. The men in Blazers though had an absolute hot take.
I saw this.
They called Andrew Redmayne. I believe it was the Crocodile Troy Deeney.
Yeah, the whole thing's the Crocodile Troy Deeney.
Yeah.
Because it's a save leading to a fast break goal. Not the same thing, is it?
Where it's not Crocodile Dundee. We're not. That was America.
Yeah, it's like, no, wrong statement.
He's a Grey Wiggle.
He's the Grey Wiggle who's got us to the World Cup one year.
Yeah. And didn't do anything else.
Hero, national hero.
National hero. I hate him. We're back to the dread zone, and I'm here to finally put a funeral on.
It's a funeral.
Tua has been benched after going 1-5. Today he threw 3 picks against the Cleveland Browns, and we lost 6-31
To the Cleveland Browns.
to the Cleveland Browns.
That's embarrassing.
It was awful.
You suck.
We suck so much.
That's funny.
One led to an actual pick 6. The other 2 led to, I think, touchdowns. And he's officially been benched for a 7th round rookie. I hope I don't see him throw a fucking ball this year. Holy shit, he's bad. 100 yards of 23 attempts and 3 picks generally hurts my head
That's
to him.
generationally bad.
It's so stinky. And then our backup, so Quinn Ewers, our backup, came in for 8 throws. He didn't get a touchdown, but he had 53 yards off 5 completions. It's just so much better than fucking Tua. I don't know what he's been doing in Miami, but he then passed on to my favorite university. The University of Miami lost their first game of the year after being ranked number 2. With Carson Beck, their quarterback, throwing 4 interceptions, just one up Tua.
So Tua's running rampant through.
He must be like infecting the water. That's the only way I can explain it.
I found a solution for him. You just go on a night out in Miami.
Oh God.
I've heard that's quite fun.
No, I think he already does. Tua's had a pretty bad week. I was considering putting him in Melon. He blamed the rest of the team for his issues.
Who was he even throwing to now? At Tyreek Hill's snapped his leg.
Well, we
off.
have Jalen Modal, but he only got 1 reception. The rest are all shit.
You're not in a good way.
No. But yeah, so he blamed everyone. Then he came back out in front of the media and said, "It's not my. I'm sorry, guys. It's my fault that I did that." And then today, our head coach said, "Yeah, no, if you do that, you're going to get benched from now on." So
You're in a way over there.
we're in a way. Quick up a couple ones because it's been pretty much substandard normally this week. The Steelers lost to the Bengals, who are probably one of the shittest teams right now.
Oh, very good.
With a 40-year-old quarterback coming in after being, who was on the Browns only a few weeks ago. So great job, Steelers. And then the New York Giants today had one of the biggest collapses of all time. After being 19-0 up at 3/4 time, they let the Broncos score 33 points in the 4th.
Sorry?
Yep. 33 points.
It's like an AFL team scoring 100 points in a quarter.
Yep.
That's bad.
To lose 32-33. Ridiculous. I don't know how you even do that.
Can I name another choke?
Sure, yeah.
The Cardinals choked the Packers.
Yeah, they're shit.
Yeah, but 14-3 in the last quarter.
That's good.
Packers win by 4.
That's good.
I know what I'm talking about in the NFL.
You finally
Big Green Bay fan. We're top of the division.
Yeah, but your division's shit.
Yeah, who cares?
Willie, what are you doing?
Drink her own urine and lick the floor.
Why on earth are you brawling in the streets before the game even starts?
So you're somehow not number 1.
You're just massive. Melon. Welcome to Sacked Melon of the Week.
You're sacked.
You're sacked, mate, unfortunately, Ange.
Sacking's everywhere in sport right now.
Oh,
Prem, AFL day listings,
college football has like 6 of them right now.
and then quarterbacks just get sacked in general.
Yeah. So, it's lots of sacks going on right now. So many sacks. Anyway,
This is so stupid.
let's start off this week with the most recent one, Ange slot. Now, there's a way to win and lose gracefully, right?
Yeah.
Winning gracefully, you give praise to the team, but you also celebrate your team,
Yeah,
right?
but it's the Premier League. Have you ever noticed a Premier League player or manager take a loss gracefully?
No.
Big
So,
personalities and egos.
yeah. So, Ange Slot came out with a statement saying that Man United had used Sesko for 5 to 6 times before playing us, and they changed it. A few teams have done that to this. Most teams have done that to us this year.
You can change the selection of your team.
You can change what your team looks like.
You can adapt.
You can make it so other teams have a disadvantage. They can't plan for you.
You can use players from your squad.
What? I understand Liverpool aren't used to losing recently, but seriously, they've lost 4 in a row now. They should know by now.
Yeah, get used to the feeling.
Yeah, because you might be losing a lot more.
Not looking good.
No. Anyway,
Oh, Arnie, you bald man.
so stupid. So, Arne, you are a melon.
He is a melon. I'm gonna move back to the AFL. Obviously we know sometimes when a player leaves your club, there can be certain feelings and reactions that go
Can be
on.
very certain feelings.
If you want to name me one club who's going to be the funniest online ever, it's Carlton. Carlton fans are a rational group of people.
They genuinely don't know what they're doing.
So Charlie Kerner obviously left.
Yep.
That's caused a lot of spite.
What?
Funnily enough, he left, obviously going to Sydney after saying all the stuff that he's all in.
Yep.
He's then posted on Instagram. Now, the funny thing is every club posted the players that left Thank you for everything, blah, blah, blah. Bit of a paragraph or a nice video. Like Petrarca got a nice video from Melbourne. Other players like Mychek got a nice paragraph from Collingwood.
Yep.
Carlton went with, thank you, Charlie Curnow, for 10 years of service at the club. Not a good start. So Charlie came back with on his thing. Thanks to the Memories Baggers, it was fun.
Yep.
Imagine how they reacted to this.
I'm trying to think.
Do you want to read through some of them for
read
you?
a few. Yeah, I reckon.
I might not be able to say a few, but what I can say, I'll say. So you got Judas, Suki Lala, snake emojis. Hope you stub your toe on the way out, you flog. I keep going. You might have to put this, but fuck you, you mark dropping lazy prick.
Nah, I can stay in.
That can stay in. You're a cat, Charlie. Judas, rat emojis. It's a screen recording I'm going through. Happy you left, you're useless. Fucking snake. You get the picture.
Yeah. Rational.
Very rational and understanding group of people. Like, we go for Nuffy teams.
Yeah.
We're not this bad.
No, we haven't gone to Brody Mychek. You, Judas, you've gone to Melbourne. We go, okay, good, get your bag.
A little bit happened with Essendon with Draper.
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
No. And it's not going to end. That's the
No.
thing. It's not going to end.
I really do hope when they play each other next year, it's at the MCG.
Oh.
Because their fans are just...
I might buy tickets to that game just to watch the reaction.
Amongst the other comments as well was like, hope Wiedering puts a knee through the back of your head of it. Like, the knees as well. Like, pointing at his knees in the Sydney photos. His knees look weak. You're going to do your knee, aren't you? Carlton Footy Club. Who would want to play for that, seriously?
Honestly, good thing you got away.
Melons.
All right, next up, continue on for my thing, the Prem. Nottingham Forest, obviously. 2 months, you sacked your coach. Good job, guys. 39 days.
Who sacked coaches in mid-October?
Rational club, really. So the bigger thing is more Marinakis' involvement. Once again. Nutcase. So this time there is a bit of a, I don't know, I'm going to say a rumor because it's not confirmed yet. It's all alleged.
Very much a rumor.
So apparently at full time, Marinakis went down to talk with Ange, not to sack him, just to tell him, hey.
Well, we know he left his seat midway through the game.
Yeah.
Which is a bad sign.
Yeah. Hey, look, we need to have a chat. Like, this isn't working. What can I do? Or this is what's claimed. What can I do? Or is this not going to work?
Sounds like a relationship breakdown.
Yeah. Well, he loved Ange. And now he's had a terrible experience of 8 games. Nothing. Ange apparently was angry. And so it ended up boiling over. And allegedly,
This is allegedly.
there was a fist fight between both Ange and Marinakis.
What does that look like? Because they're both big men.
They are both big men. I don't know what happened. Apparently, both sustained bruises. And that's why the photo wasn't a photo or press conference when Ange was sacked. Nor has Marinakis made a photo because normally Marinakis has his photos and his press conference tours.
Yep.
So that's the current rumor going around. Is it real? Don't know. Probably though.
You wouldn't
I'll
put it past them. Those two.
No. But just the overall,
This club
is so stupid. And Marinakis now has been involved in Melon of the Week like 8 times.
Yeah, he's Melon of the Year. I'm comfortably saying he's Melon of the Year.
He's Melon of the Year. But it's the sack you, the best coach you've had in years, to then bring in your best mate, and then his best mate has a punch on with him when he gets sacked. Marinakis and Nottingham Forest in general, you are big melons.
Huge melons. I'll be back to the AFL. Keep it in the same way going here. Big melon to this one, and it's due to a lot of antics he's caused across the trade period.
Yep.
Is the manager of many involved in the situation, but see the main one, the manager of Zach Merritt, Tom Petrora. I think it's fair to say he's been the main man, obviously, behind doing all these dealings, and everything has happened in the Merritt saga. When stuff started getting leaked out of the Essendon Footy Club, his meeting got leaked to the media with Sam Mitchell, and then other certain things that are apparently going on in the Essendon Footy Club start getting leaked to help Merritt get out.
Yep.
I think we know where that's come from.
I reckon I'd know. Yeah.
After we've seen everything that's happened, it's pretty obvious to see who that leak is. His ending's on trade day as well. obviously we know that the merit dealings got left far too late for it to be able to happen. So on Wednesday, early in the day, about 3 p.m, I'm going to say,
Yep.
he went full nuclear, as the media called it.
Yeah.
Saying, no, Zach wants to get to Hawthorn, he needs a reset. Saying everything he possibly can to put in the mind to get merit a trade.
Yeah.
And then you see, if you watch the trade radio, you'll see there's about 80 million shots of him walking up and down hallways.
Yep.
Talking in the Essendon room, talking in the Hawthorn room, walking out and about, trying to get the deal done for his client.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he's just doing his job, but he's messed it up. It became very clear he messed it up when he walks back into the Hawthorn rooms with about 10 minutes to go.
And starts screaming.
Pointing the finger, animated, yelling, over the top. Jared Ruffo got the drive-by.
Yeah.
In the corner of the room, he's just sitting there going, "Oh,
What the fuck did I do?
what did I do?" Very clear. And then that was the sign that the merit deal had broken down and it wasn't going to go through.
Yeah.
But you got to know in the situation. You knew how much was going to have to be given up for Essendon to give away their captain, their best player. So to go out there, do all this work, go handle the way you have, you've fucked it.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
For everyone, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because now Hawthorn don't get their star. Your
Essendon-
client is unhappy.
Yep.
We now have the most awkward day one of preseason ever. It's so awkward I might want to go to it and see what the hell goes on there. They'll lock the gates at Tullamarine that day.
They'd have to. You'd have to.
It's going to be that awkward. So Tom Petroro is not often a player manager. His name is out there, like the way his name's been out there.
Yeah.
So he's cooked it and he's in the melons.
Now, this one isn't a person. It's actually the Sun/news.com, basically the one big conglomerate. Basically, in England, the first Briton ever to win Tour de France, Sir Bradley Wiggins. Now, he is now homeless, or was homeless at one stage. After massive drug addiction, he didn't know what he was doing. Like most of the time, he was high for years.
Yep.
Some pretty harrowing stuff, right? Now, this is a full thing. Like, there's some very open things. How would you reckon the article would lead going into a tell-all about how your life spiraled?
Sir Bradley Wiggins opens up about off some drama issues or whatever, something like that.
I would think like something like a tell-all. Sir Bradley Wiggins opens up about like homelessness, blah blah blah. No, now they've run with this. Olympics legend Bradley Wiggins snorted cocaine from gold medal.
That's just a statement.
That's a statement.
That's not a title for a news article.
No, that's not a tell-all. That's a hey, here's what we grabbed from it. Fuck you.
That's like a news grab when you're trying to get a click out of someone in the media.
Yeah.
A quote.
Yeah. That's
It's doing.
So poor guy now has that as what's gone around for everyone. The Sun/everyone who's picked it up, do it justice. Don't do it just harm.
No.
Your big melons.
Big melons. Not number one.
No.
Number one. This is bizarre. The Continental Hockey League. They've banned a ref for life.
What?
Now, what would a ref have to do to be banned for life?
I'd think match fixing. They've abused someone. Maybe they've put someone in serious harm.
No.
No.
No, in a rare and disciplinary move, as it's been described, the Continental Hockey League has permanently banned one of its referees after he made a wrong call on a goal.
What?
All he did was make this simple, and we all know sport.
Yeah, it's a
As much as we don't like officiating being wrong, mistakes happen.
yeah.
This ref simply allowed a goal after it went through the side of the net. So obviously it wasn't a goal, made a mistake,
Yeah.
went through the side of the net, but they banned him for life.
That is the biggest overreaction of all time.
Imagine an AFL umpire, say the Cam Rayner one this year.
Yeah.
Imagine that guy got banned for life. for that simple mistake.
I think there would be like a war cry.
That's like against fair work.
Yeah. You've made a mistake, so that was not life-threatening. So now Cam Rayner is suffering and you must be fired.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. They got a goal call wrong. The puck went into the side of the net, went through the netting. And they've decided, nah, no mistakes allowed in this world. You may as well have video arrest, right?
Yeah.
What are we doing here? I've never heard of this league. I just found this report online and
That's probably the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
let's allow human
Human error.
to still exist in life. It's going to happen, and
It
that league wins the Melon of the Week this week.
So dumb. God. Much like our missing co-star.
Yeah, where is he?
He's back next week, apparently. So we'll hopefully see him next week.
We didn't even get to laugh at him back Kerno today.
No, we didn't. Well, he was actually quite happy.
Coping happy.
Yeah, but for Carlton fan, that's like average.
Yeah. I mean, we also could have laughed at him about Forest, though.
That's true. That is true.
He goes for no good sports teams.
No, he went for he goes for the Warriors. He's bandwagon there.
Yeah, but they're not good anymore.
They were good though.
They were.
Net the Unk squad. Anyway, next week, no more footy. So
Footy's done.
NBA's back though.
Let's go.
That's good. Plenty more soccer and all that. But
Yes.
for this week, it's over.
It's over.
I'm John Perry.
I'm James Eyles.
Stay nothing.